Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we would be studying a candlestick pattern which is also known as Concealing Baby Swallow Pattern. This is a bit tricky pattern, so stay tuned with this and follow along. One thing which I want to discuss is that we would be using Marabuzu candlestick pattern to understand the baby candlestick concealing baby candlestick pattern. So I would highly recommend that you go to my technical analysis video and first learn about what a Maribuzu is. Once you know that, come back to this video to understand this pattern. Okay, so with that being said, let's directly dive into it. So what exactly is a concealing baby swallow pattern? Let me quickly draw something for you. Okay, now suppose that there's a bullish pattern which is currently going on. So there's a bullish trend which is currently going on, and suddenly what you say is you see Maribuzu candles, two Maribuzu candles, which are getting formed. Okay, now after these two Maribuzu candle, the third day, what you see is you see a candlestick pattern which is something similar to this. And the fourth day, what you see, yes, we are using four candles for this particular pattern. So fourth day, what you see is you see a red candle which gets formed. Now there will be some wick attached to this candle. Now what Maribuzu say is once you have this, you can expect a downturn to come in this particular stock. Now let's try to understand the psychology behind it. What exactly is happening? So since let me quickly pull my pencil. Okay, now let's try to understand the psychology. What exactly is happening is, since it's a Maribuzu pattern, therefore there is the open is equal to your your low price and close is equal to your high price. Therefore, there are so many buyers in the market that the people, the buyers are not actually wherever they are opening, they are just buying it, and wherever it is closing, it is equal to the high is equal to your close price. So there's a lot of buying pressure which is getting built up, right? Similarly, even on the second day, you see that there's a Maribuzu which is getting formed, because of which there's again a very high buying pressure which is getting formed. But on the third day, if you look that there is no upper wick for this particular candle, but there's a lower wick which got formed. So what exactly is happening in this particular candle? Let me show it to you. So what is happening is the price got opened over here and it actually created a low. So therefore, there was some selling pressure in the stock, which happened, right? Because of which it had created a low, and then finally it went up again because the buyers were still in power, and therefore it made a close price over here. But there was a selling pressure which created, which gave us an idea that, okay, maybe the sellers are now overpowering the buyers. And this was confirmed on the fourth, where you see that the price actually opened high, right? The price opened somewhere over here because it was a bullish trend which was currently going on. But now the sellers have overpowered the buyers, and they have overpowered so much that you see a long red candle which got formed, and then ultimately the price closed over here. So now you can be pretty much sure that the sellers have actually overpowered the buyers, and therefore that's the reason why there's a red candle which is getting, there's a very huge red candle which actually engulfs your baby candle which was there before, and the sellers have now overpowered. So therefore you can see a reversal in this particular stock. So this is what concealing baby shadow is all about. Now let's try to understand where exactly should we keep our stop losses. So your stop loss, since you will enter your trade somewhere over here, the next day. So that's the reason why you can expect the next day candle to be a red candle. So you will enter on the next day somewhere over here at this point, right? And your stop loss will be equal to the open price of your red candle. So your stop loss will be somewhere over here, somewhere over, somewhere over here. this will be your stop loss. This price, the opening price of your red candle will be your stop loss, and you will enjoy the trade if it goes below, or you will hit the loss if it reaches to this particular level. Okay, I know too much pitch, but I hope you get the idea of what concealing baby swallow pattern is all about. Now let's try to look at an example. Now let's actually look at an example. So here you see that okay, there were bearish patterns. So here you see a Maribuzu which was formed. Let me take my stand. Okay, so here you see a Maribuzu which was formed. Similarly, here it was a Maribuzu which was formed, and then here you see that the sellers were actually losing their selling power. And the example that I gave was for buyers, and this is another example which is for sellers. So you see the sellers are actually losing their selling capacity over here, and even in fact over here you see that there's a doji which gets formed. Now what happens over here is incredible, because here you see that this particular green candle has actually engulfed or swallowed this particular red candle. So now the buyers have now actually come into power. So therefore you see a bullish pattern. Therefore you see a bullish pattern which gets formed using concealing baby swallow pattern. Okay, so that's all for this particular video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.